Well, hey y'all. It's another beautiful day. How are y'all doing today? I have been busy today. My husband too. I just got home from Home Depot. You know what I got? More flowers, and I'll show them to you in a bit what I got. My husband cut the grass today, and I worked in the flower beds while he cut the grass, and then he did the weed eating. And we've got the yard looking really good. Like I said, except for these bald spots that we have in the yard that where we need to have some grass sowed, it looks really, really good. And hopefully we'll be getting some grass sowed soon. I have a couple of numbers to call that I got from one from my brother and one from a friend. And I'm going to call and I want to get at least two estimates and we'll go from there. I'll take some before pictures and then when it's done, I'll do a video or some pictures and share with you. So, yeah, anyway, well, let me just show you what I got from Home Depot just now. One of the things I left on the back of the truck. I just got one bag of pine bark nuggets to go around some of the trees that we planted. And then here's some of my other stuff that I got. We needed another straw or corn broom. I like to use this outside when I'm sweeping off the sidewalk. And then we have a blower that I use too on the driveway. But I just like to sweep the sidewalk because I just figure that's a little bit more exercise for me that I need. And then I got another shepherd's hook. I haven't decided where I'm going to put it or what I'm going to put on it, but I'll think of something. Oh, by the way, last night, again, I'm trying to think what time it was. But this morning, actually. It may have been again about maybe 2 o'clock in the morning. We heard another loud noise outside, and the motion detector on the Ring camera app went off. And I looked at it. It was another raccoon. And that joker was huge. The big one, the first one that we saw too recently was also big. And the one that we saw this morning on the camera, I don't know if something was chasing it as well, but I saw it jump up on the porch rail and then jump down on the porch, and I heard something make a loud noise. I didn't know what it was until this morning when I came out. And then I saw him run down the steps and then run across the sidewalk. Well, when I came out this morning, the little bird feeder, the little square one where you put the seed that's wrapped in the fat that the birds need in the wintertime, the whole little cage, the little container was on the porch, and the little chain that has a loop that holds it onto the shepherd's hook, that was broke. So actually, this is the second one of those little feeders that's been broken. I think the first time the squirrels might have broke it, but I don't know because I didn't see them do it. That could have been a raccoon as well. And it had just a little bit of the food left in it. But anyway, that's what it was. So seems like we're getting a lot of raccoons here lately. Okay, so let me just move along. Show you what else I got. These are my flowers that I got just now from Home Depot. I got 3 little pots of petunias. I got 2 pink and 1 purple. And they're annuals, not perennials. And I basically only like to buy perennials because, they come back every year. But the reason I got these petunias is because when I was working in the yard this morning, I finally cleaned out this little planter over here that I've got hanging on my porch rail. I just threw all the soil and that other scraggly stuff that was in there away because that soil was hard, and the other stuff that was in there was raggedy. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna figure out some kind of way to put the petunias in this planter right here. Don't know if I'm gonna leave them in the pots or what, but I'll figure out something and then I'll show you. And what I'm planning on doing is I've got 3 of them, so I'm gonna put the 2 purple ones on the ends, and then the one, oh wait a minute, I'm trying to remember, what did I just say I have? Let me go back and look. No, I've got one purple one and two pink ones. So the two pink ones are going to go on the ends, and then the one purple one is going to go in the middle. So that's one of the things I did this morning. I cleaned that out. And basically what I did this morning, I did more moving plants instead of planting plants. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that, because when I moved them, I had to replant them. But let me show you what I moved. It's a big old hole right here where I moved the two plants. There was a pink one and a blue one together. You know, they had those real pretty little bitty flowers. And the pink one, it had some little white flowers too. So I moved those, and I put both of them in pots, I think. I'll show them to you. And I kind of left a hole there. I'm going to plan on getting something else to put right there. So I started to cover it up, totally up with straw, and then I thought I better not do that because I'll forget and step over in there and probably fall. And I'm already falling enough as it is. And then over here, I don't know if you remember or not, that was that plant that I got from Lowe's last week. See right that area right in there where that hole is, there's no straw. The plant I got 50% off, that's the one that I had there. And I had to move it because when I planted it, the hostas were not this big. And you know, I always forget sometimes and plant things too close to the hostas, because when these hostas grow, they get humongous. And in the process, they cover up my plants that need sun. And I've actually lost a lot of lilies like that, because when I first planted them, the hosta was not big, and then it grew. The hosta grew and it got humongous, and I never did move the plants, and so now the plants have just disappeared. So that's another plant. So that's two plants right there that I moved. And let me see, I'll show you what I did with them in a minute. Oh, and look at my clematis. I mean, these bulbs, they got a lot of bulbs on them now. See if I can show them to you. Look at those. Sun's kind of bright. There's two right there, and then here's one down there, and it's probably some I can't see. And then over here on this one, there's a lot of little bitty ones, and I see with that one big one right there. There's a little one. Some more are gonna come. Oh, and my peony down here, it's actually got two buds now. Unless there's some more that I can't see. Or at least it had, yeah, there it is. I was thinking maybe something had pulled it off. So this is the first bud, remember, that I showed you recently right here. Kind of a little blurry. And then this is my newest bulb right here. See it right there. So that's two blooms that I know I'm going to have if they bloom out the way they're supposed to, and I hope they will. So I'm really excited, and I hope I'll see some more. But I just happened to see that second one yesterday, and I was so happy. So peony is doing good. As you can see, it's really, really growing. How tall it's gotten. Okay, so let me show you what else I did. I bought, let me see, I bought two plants. Well, actually three yesterday at Walmart. I bought one for a friend, a pretty little mini red rose bush. And then I bought me another daylily, and I can't remember what else I bought. I'll think of it in a minute. And this plant right here, I can't remember the name of it right now. It's on the container. This red one here kind of reminds me of poppies. I've been wanting one of these for a long time. And Home Depot had these today. Well, this one was actually by itself, kind of shoved with some other flowers. I guess somebody changed their mind and put it there. And I kept wondering why they didn't have any more. And that was on the outside of the garden center. And when I went on the inside, they had a bunch more. But I couldn't get to them because they had big old huge tall thing there of plants that they were fixing to put out. But that was okay because I like this one. And I was only going to get the one anyway. I got to start budgeting my money because every time I say I'm not going to buy any more plants, I go in the store and I see something I like and I get it. So the name of this plant here, I don't know how to say that. Anemone. Anyway, there it is right there. And this was only $8.98 at Home Depot. And as you can see, the label said it likes full sun. All of these plants here like full sun. And that's mostly what we have. Occasionally, I get plants that say part sun. And those I usually keep on the porch. And they do really well on the porch. But this plant right here is, I've got one of these over there in the big pot. I had two, but one died. One was orange and one was yellow. So I saw these and I thought I'm going to get another one of these. And it has a lot of buds on it, as you can see. So it's going to have a lot of flowers. And then I saw this little yellow orange plant here that I've never had. And I thought it was pretty. So I got it. Let me see what the name of it is. Wallflower. Oh, and this little tray right here that you see my plants in, the cashier gave me this at Home Depot. She asked me did I want a tray for my plants, and I told her yes, that would be awesome. And oh man, some of my plants, when she put them in here for me, you know, when some of the branches are drooping and they kind of got tangled up with this other plant. Sorry, this is getting kind of chaotic here, but I'm trying to keep my plants from breaking any more than they already are. So anyway, she gave me that tray. Well, she actually put all my plants in there. The only one that wouldn't fit was this one of the petunias, and she put it in a bag for me. And so I thought, you know, that's nice. So what I'm going to, and it's real sturdy too. So what I'm going to do is I want to keep it in my car or in my husband's truck. So whenever I go somewhere, if I get plants, I can put them in there. You know, when I put stuff on the back of the truck, I don't really have anything. I try to support it as best I can with whatever's back there, but it's hard sometimes. And this tray really helped today because even though it slid some on the back of the truck, at least the plants weren't falling all over like they do when I just sit them back there on the truck. So that's that. And you know, I think I saw some more of my hollyhocks, the roots that I had planted coming up. I'll show you that in a minute. Oh yeah, something else I did. My zebra plant that was up here on the porch. Oh, poor thing. I had to throw it away. It was dead. I was planning on pruning it. Maybe just pruning off that dead foliage. And I took it on the edge of the yard to do that this morning. And when I started doing it, it just started just coming up out of the dirt because it was everything that was sticking down in there was dead. So I just dumped it over there in the woods. And so this is empty right now. It's got some pots, empty pots in it that I'm planning on recycling. Oh, and this pot right here, this is the one where one of my clearance plants came in, and I told you I couldn't remember the name of it. It's out there, but it's called Snow Cone Candy Tuft. That's what it is. So that's one that I got on clearance, and it likes full sun. And I've got it down there. I guess I'll just stick that in there for right now. I've got it down there on a little bench beside my poppies. And oh, I didn't show you my poppies. They've already bloomed, and I've broken off the blooms that died, and now they got fresh blooms. Look at them. There's 3, and then it's got a lot of buds. So just look at that. Those are so pretty, and I love that color. I've never had this orange color. I've had red, and yellow, and they're all just pretty. Oh, Oh my goodness. Oh, I was going to show you where my bearded iris was fixing to bloom, and now I see the whole bloom is gone. Oh my, I don't know what happened. Because when I was out here working this morning, there it is, laying right here where it just, look, there it is. See? Look at it. I want to cry. See, it was right on there. Like that. Getting ready to bloom. Oh, I want to cry. I'm so upset. You know what? Come to think of it, I may have done that by accident this morning, because I was over here just stepping all over stuff when I was working in the bed, and I bet you that's what happened. I broke it off by accident. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this in the house and put it in a glass of water and let it bloom. I hope it'll get some more blooms on it. I was really looking forward to that blooming, and I think it's going to be pink. Oh, I'm upset. Oh well, it is what it is. And this is my Gerber daisy that I had in the house, and it was doing horrible. So I figured it probably needs to be outside, and maybe it's in shock because I moved it. It doesn't look too good right now. This sweet family in my congregation gave me this when my husband was in the hospital. So it means a lot to me, so I don't want anything to happen to it. But see, it's got some new growth that was coming up in there. But anyway, I'll keep an eye on it. I might need to put some fertilizer on it. I can't remember if I did that this morning or not. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to have to hurry up and make this short, because I want to go put my iris in some water. And hopefully it'll bloom. Well, let me go down here and show you what else I did. Even though my bubble's kind of been burst now. Oh, because of my iris. But anyway, let's continue. This is where I think those are hollyhocks I planted right there that are coming up. And I don't know what this is. I'm trying to remember. All I planted I thought were hollyhocks, but that don't look like a hollyhock. I don't know what that is, but I'm not going to pull it up. And my trees, look how, they're just coming along really, really good. See how all that green growth. And this little crabapple tree right here, look at the leaves on it. It's just the cutest little dainty thing. And then this tree right here. Wow, look at it. It's doing great too. Okay, let me show you what else I did. Okay, the two plants that I took out of the ground down there, which was this dark red one. No, this was the one that was in my flower bed back there beside the hellebore. The hostas were getting so big, it was starting to cover it up. So I dug it up and I put it in this pot. And then this is a plant I was telling you about a while ago that I got on clearance for 50% off. And I had to cut a lot of it off. It's don't look nothing like it did when I bought it. It was bushier and bigger than this. But just about all of it was dead. So I just ended up cutting all that dead stuff off of it. And hopefully it'll come back to life. So that's that. And then here's the little pink one that was this pink one and that blue one were side by side in the flower bed down there. And the hostas were covering them up because they were growing so tall, so I moved them in these baskets. And, as you can see, okay. Oh yes, and then what else I did? Oh yes, my other thing that I bought at Walmart yesterday with the daylily and the little miniature rose for my friend was another one of these tall dianthus that I like. right here. See that with the pink and white flowers? They look like carnations. But I've got that tall one that's down there in my flower bed. And they get real tall, and they're tall and thin, but they don't really lean over. And they grow, they bloom all year round. And if you can cut the dead ones off and they'll continue blooming. So I've got a lot of stuff coming back here. I still don't know about my hibiscus, my hardy hibiscus that has the dinner size plate of flowers. I've had it for maybe, I'm gonna say 3 years maybe, and every year it's been coming back, but I don't think this year it may not make it. But I'm not gonna give up yet. I tried to find another hardy one like it today when I was at Home Depot, and I didn't see one, and I can't remember if I got that at Lowe's or Home Depot. I don't think I got it at Walmart. And the leaves look so different from the tropical ones. So I'll know it when I see it. And so anyway, but my counter lily is doing really, really good. See, I've got a lot of green growth here still coming up. I got some of the leaves are red. There's a piece right there. I think that's some of it. In the back there, those are tulips that come back every year but don't bloom. This is a piece of my counter lily. A lot of this green here. That's it. That. This right here. Not that. This piece. Right here. Okay, so this is where my hardy hibiscus is, and so far all I'm seeing is dead wood. So, but I'm gonna keep a check on it. Okay, this probably would be longer, but I'm upset about my iris that I broke. I'm pretty sure I broke it. I know I did, because it was on there earlier today when I was working in the bed, and then I got over in there and started pulling some weeds, and I think that's when I broke it and didn't realize it till now. Okay, so that's it for now. So I hope you all had a beautiful day, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to y'all later. Goodbye. Love y'all.